this is the Geomologist Presents. Good evening. And today, BJ Board is going to take the helm again as the GM and continue us on our Tales of the Valiant escapades. Take it away, BJ.
All right. So in the interim, we decided if in the event this does sort of lead into more of a regular game and a campaign, we are in the Midgard setting that's published by Cobalt Press. We're in the Southlands. Specifically, we are in the city of Alaxor, known as the City of the Twin Temples, and if any details of that become relevant as we play, we'll bring those up. Uh, um, so if anybody's curious, kind of what the setting is, that's kind of the implied setting here. Although we'll take liberties with it, as all gaming groups do. We make it our own, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying the Southlands that is sort of an analog to Egypt. So it's a dry desert kingdom, but it's got this fertile region along this river, which is actually a magical river because we're in a fantasy setting. So some of that may come into play later on. Probably won't tonight, but that's where we are. So from when we left off last time, the group had gone down to some of the abandoned area of the docks and looking to recover an heirloom for a local merchant. But in the meantime, they realized that the person who had stolen it was an outcast from the Thieves Guild, and there was a bounty on his head. So they also, when they killed him, they were able to collect the bounty on that thief's head. So now they kind of have the Thieves Guild is aware of them, and they kind of did something the Thieves Guild appreciated. So that's where we left off last time. So real quickly, let's go through the characters. We got a new character joining us tonight. But Carl, who are you playing?
I am playing Zalbikar as a Kobold Warlock.
All right. Amy, who is your character?
Dada Zayed, and she's a human fighter.
Okay. Brendan, remind us who you're playing?
Launch the Raccoon. I'm a mechanist.
Yeah. He's an anthropomorphic raccoon, not an actual raccoon, right?
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah. And our new player, Dan. Dan, tell us who you are playing.
Okay, hi there. I'm playing Kane, who is a Sidarian or Tiefling, and he's a rogue. And he's new in town.
So, okay. All right. So, let's see. Where are we at here? So you guys have sort of, it's been a couple of weeks since your last adventure. You've kind of healed your wounds, spent a little money on some equipment, had some downtime, and you are get a summons to meet with that you know at this point this is from the local Thieves Guild. They're known as the Hands of Fate.
Mm-hmm.
They operate out of the Singing Scarab Inn. And so you're asked to come to the Singing Scarab, and someone from the Hands of Fate would like to have a word with you.
Okay.
Right. Well, Dada likes a good time, so she'll head over that way. She's thinking perhaps if it's a singing scarab, she can, try her hand at karaoke.
All right. So you enter the Singing Scarab. Dan, since your character is a rogue, I assume even though you're relatively new, you're also maybe a new recruit for the Thieves Guild. Does that sound okay?
That's fine. Or maybe when I hit town, I just went there looking for some work.
Yeah. So you would know where to find the guild, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, as you were talking and looking for work, someone said, be here at this time. I'm going to introduce you to some other people, and maybe that's there's a job to be had.
That sounds good. I'm in.
Okay, so so you kind of get in, you're looking around. Someone obviously marks you as you enter the inn and ushers you over to a table kind of in the corner. That's weird. The tokens are moving on. They're moving on my screen, but not on you guys' screen.
Oh, I moved and then I moved back.
Okay.
Oh, do you need to
Okay.
move?
I see it now.
Where's
Okay.
me
There's a little
lose
lag
it?
there. Okay.
I was
All
just
right.
trying to see if I was supposed to be in here and it would
No,
line up. or-
that's not this isn't the end. This is a different map when we
Oh,
actually
okay.
start the adventure. Pay no
Okay.
attention to the map at the bottom of your screen right now.
Okay.
Sorry about that. I should have told you that when we got started.
That's okay.
Right.
Just
So,
walking around.
you're ushered over to a table where there's a human male seated already. He says, please sit. For refreshments, what would you like? Drink, food?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why not? I'll be more than happy to drink you under the table if you need me to.
I could do with some food.
Right. But he introduces himself. His name is Kea Red. He's a leader in the hands of fate. He said the three of you did us a solid with bringing in that one of our outcast members who was operating without sanction in town. I appreciate that. I trust you invested your bounty wisely.
Sure.
This is Kane. He introduces you guys to Kane.
Mhm.
He's new in town, looking for a way to make a living.
Howdy.
Right?
So what looking at my notes here.
Mhm.
Since you handled the last wayward thief in town for us, we've got a similar problem.
Another rat?
Well, someone is for the last several weeks, and it's slowly gotten worse. There seems to be someone else. At first, we thought it was what was that guy's name? Anybody remember? Let me check real quick. It's driving me nuts. I forgot to. Bad DM prep. I didn't.
All I remember was the multi-rat because I hate
Yeah.
that thing.
Yeah.
Oh, the Doppelrat.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's what it was called.
It's awful.
Pretty certain if it squeaks like a rat, it's a rat.
Yeah. The
Okay.
other guy, unfortunately, the other guy drowned.
Matimer Creel. He was a rat folk that
Yeah.
they had kicked out.
Unfortunately,
and continued
he drowned in his escape.
Yeah.
Must have been bitten by a stingray or something in the river.
No. Oh, wait a minute. We paid you a bounty, and you didn't defeat you. That was it. You? Should
Well, we captured him.
Yes.
We chased him. He escaped from us.
Okay.
I mean,
All right.
are you gonna be like those people who living in the keep in the castle that go against their word?
No, of course not. I'm a man of my word.
Okay.
Brought you his finger.
Oh, we brought you his whole body. We fished it out of the river.
Okay.
We did ask
So you-
dead or alive.
That's true. That's true. So Madam Creel, you did a good job of bringing him in. You fished it, and it was the River Nuri that you fished him out of. That's the great river. Nuri Natal, that's the name of this land. Now I remember. All right, so we've got another. At first, we thought it was Matimer, but the it's persisted even since you defeated him and brought us his body. The thing is, at first, it was a little petty thief. Didn't even probably going on for a while without us even noticing it. It was so small, but it's gotten a little bigger, a little bigger, a little bigger. But a little change here, a bobble there. But the last few times this thief has actually killed their victim,
Huh.
and so that makes it a lot harder for the city guard to turn a blind eye. You know what I mean? Brings more heat on us, but it's not any. I'm sure it's none of our members, but we haven't been able to catch who's doing it. So, we'd be happy to compensate you if you would figure this out for us.
How much compensation? Because, if there's going to be 4 of us in the group now, that means less for each of us. So, just need to know about how much.
I can give you 50 gold pieces each. And, if you happen to recover whatever he's stolen, you're free to keep that as well.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All righty. And if it's a rat that we end up finding, can we have 60 each? Because we don't like rats.
Just figure it out if it's a rat and talk.
All right. I'll bring you his tail.
It's actually doppel rats that we don't care for. Like you touch them and then they become multiple rats.
Yeah.
They're awful things.
All right. He says, if you're careful about it, you're free to. You can also ask the city guard. They're looking into it. The city watch. Just don't let them know you're working for us.
All righty. Because my pet's not trained yet, I had to leave him at home. So,
Oh yeah, you got was it a warfling?
Yes.
Yep.
I had to get a sitter.
The wharf thing. I thought we were going to eat that thing.
No, my pet. I'm gonna take him with to
All right.
prove that I
So
don't
at this
kill
point, it's up to
everything.
you guys how you want to try to.
Well, I mean, he's killing people. And I'd like to speak to one of the city guards first to get more information, but it's up to
Okay.
you guys. Unless you guys want to get information and I just try and figure out where his last victim was. I don't know.
I think trying to get some information before we just wander off is probably a good idea.
Yeah.
I think it'd be a good idea to see if there's any reward for them from the city guard as well.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
double the reward.
Yep.
I mean, dead or alive, one can have a hand, one can have a head, one can have a foot. I'm good with it. I've got a mouth at home I have to feed, a little one.
As long as each of them will pay for half of a thief showing up.
My little warfling. He'll grow into a big warfling someday, and he'll be a good friend for everybody. So where we're at right now, is there a guard around that I can go talk to?
I mean, if you walk around, for a minute, you can certainly find someone.
I'll go over here. Nobody there.
Well, I haven't actually gotten into trouble
we're
yet.
still technically not on the map. That's for.
Just walking around.
I
Okay.
should just change. Here I'm gonna just change the scene till we get there.
Not trying to cause problems.
If we can't tell where the guardhouse is, then I guess ask a guard where it is.
Yeah. Theater of the mind. Theater of the mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
So I want to go find a guard then. I guess that's number 1. I have to find one. They should be decently easy to find, I think.
I think if I stand here for a couple minutes, a guard will find me.
That is probably truthful. I could start singing because I have such a bad singing voice that they'll come and kick me out. It's one way to go at it.
You might be able to get money to get you to stop.
Or
Are we
yeah,
switching?
Pay you to sing solo, so low that we can't hear you.
Uh,
All right.
did you change the? Oh, you changed it.
Yeah.
because I kept walking around. I do
We
have
keep
my
messing
gaming
with it.
set. I do have my gaming set, so when we're done with the guards, we could maybe go challenge somebody to a game. And then if
Mhm.
it's illegal to be gambling, that'll definitely get more attention.
Okay.
Yeah, we should go talk to the guards and see if they're what they know and if they're looking for this guy and if they have a reward, like
Yeah.
our
They have
companion
any
said.
leads? Any
Yeah.
suspects?
So
Yep.
okay.
Tell you what, first of all, is there a tavern around here?
I mean, you're in one.
Oh, okay. Well, then see if they'll give us like a bottle of alcohol.
They'll. I mean, yeah, you could buy one, or you could ask the
I'll ask him for
Thieves
one.
Guild guy. Yeah.
Yep, this is what we need to start our investigation.
He goes. He looks at you. He kind of squints. I like the way you think, kid. Get this man a bottle of wine.
I like the cut of your jib.
Yeah.
My Gata
he
would
gives.
sit down
Okay.
at a table with her dice and dice cup and very loudly say, "I challenge anybody to beat me in a game."
Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Um.
I mean, she figures if she can definitely get attention that way.
All right. Let's.
Wait, where are we what are we doing?
Gata went to an empty table and put down her dice and dice cup and challenged someone to come beat
I
her.
thought we were going to talk to guards.
Well, we're in a tavern right now, so
Okay.
There are. I mean, they're guards kind of just outside. If somebody wants to talk to them.
Well,
Sure.
tell you what, while she's doing that, I'll take that wine and walk out there drinking it, and I'll go talk to the guards and offer them a swig from it.
I'm looking at the gaming set. If it has any.
oh, it just
Probably
says
just like a toolkit.
it just
like
says
a
dice and
tools.
dice
Yeah.
kit, but
Are
I don't
you
know.
going to try to cheat at dice? Or are you just going to do a straight up rolling the dice?
I'll just roll the dice.
Okay.
Because my
Is the
theory
gaming-
is if I lose, then I'm gonna
Oh, like
say,
set up a craps game, I guess.
well, I'm gonna put like one copper piece down on the table for them to win, but or I won't
I
put
thought-
it down there. We'll see. See if anybody even comes over first.
I
Okay.
thought maybe the gaming set had rock, paper, and scissors.
No, just dice in a dice cup.
Uh,
All right. So Kane, you find a couple guards kind of standing around outside. What do you want
and
to ask him?
act a bit drunk,
Okay.
and go up to them and say, hey, boys, I'm new around here. I was wondering if you guys have any jobs around here.
We have a recruitment drive once a quarter.
I don't think that's it for me. You got anybody that you're looking for? I've done a little bit of bounty hunting in my day. It's some easy
Oh.
money.
He kind of scratches his head. He says, "Well,
Offer him a drink.
okay." One of them kind of looks over his shoulders, make sure nobody's watching. He takes a little swig. He says, "Well, there is let's see, what do we got? We've got well, there are bounties for like wanted criminals posted, at any of our watch stations.
Where's that?
There's one like he points to be like, probably just a 5-minute walk. He says, but there, if there's any petty criminals, um, there's some kind of pickpocket going around that we're looking for that may have also committed a murder, but we don't know who it is, so we don't really have a wanted poster up for him.
Oh, that's not good for him. What does he look like? Do you know? I mean, I
No
guess you
idea.
know, or else they wouldn't have you out
Yeah.
here looking for him.
Yeah, no idea, but I know one of the magistrates has said that he'll pay he'll pay 40 gold pieces to anybody who can get information that leads to their capture of those.
So, give him another drink.
Yeah.
So they got to be captured.
Yeah, nobody's gonna cry over a thief if they get a little roughed up in the process.
There's
Even
a
if you
bunch of different levels of
know who
capture.
they are and can identify them, we can capture them. But you capture them, bring them in, or just help us, solve the problem. That's the reward.
So he's been picking pockets, huh?
Yeah, um it was really petty theft to start off with. In fact, some of the things were not really any value. It's kind of sometimes kind of weird why they would do that. But the last few have been, they just full on, like, as far as we go, robberies of very valuable things with ultimately killing the victim.
How big were the things that they took?
Um, a few coins here, a few coins there, and then more lately, it's actually been larger chunks of coins, valuable objects, things like that. I don't have an exhaustive list, but it's pretty serious.
Okay. Do they have anything at the watch house written up about this? Any more information than you boys have? I doubt it.
No, that's pretty much it. Let me see if I can see anything
I'd
else
figure
here
you
would know.
guys, you guys
See,
know.
robberies. Oh, here we go.
I'm
City
thinking you guys
Watch,
know more.
charisma.
And if you guys can
Okay.
clue me on a little bit of information, and I can find something out while you're here on watch, maybe I can kick a little back to you.
Okay. What are Carl and Brendan? What are you guys doing while this is going on?
I guess I'm just seeing to watch if anybody's gonna play with
You're
the dice.
watching the dice game. Okay, Carl.
Yeah.
What's Zalbacar doing?
I guess sharpening his daggers.
Okay. All right. Dan, can you make an investigation check? I don't know. Carl, can you show him where the dice is on the screen there?
Okay, I see the dice here.
Yeah, say little dice up there in the. Oh, I'm
Yeah.
on the wrong thing.
Yeah, so let's say I roll a 20 on it.
Yep.
And
20
and my investigation would be +3.
Yep.
Okay. No whammy, no whammy. Okay, how do I get it to roll?
There's like a button to press.
Yeah, you drag it over into the.
Oh yeah. It should give you not like.
Yeah, you double click it, or you. Yeah.
Should be like a little roll thing that comes up.
Yeah.
Drag it over, it's not doing anything. If I double click it, click it once, it brings up different color dice.
Oh.
You choose a dice. You choose the dice, and then you hit the purple thing that says roll. I just did a 13.
Waste the roll.
Okay, there it is. I see it now.
There we go. Yeah.
Oh, I was clicking the 20 that represents all the dice, not
yeah, and then you have to
just one
you have to
die.
scroll, mouse down or whatever.
Okay. Well, so 17 on that.
Okay.
'Cause
All
I
right.
accidentally had an 8 in there too.
Yeah, that's okay. All right. All right. I guess I'm trying to remember the rules for craps.
I
Just
don't know.
Bet is placed on the pass line.
she's trying to
I-
she's trying to bluff or whatever.
Or I just roll 2d6.
Me roll 2d6.
Yep.
Okay.
We'll just make this easy.
6.
Whoever's playing against you got a 11. So I guess you lose a copper piece.
That's okay. Before I pay up that copper, can I ask you a question? Because,
Sure.
yeah. Have you heard anything about this supposed bad thief going around stealing people's coins and killing them?
Well, I know it always happens at night, from what I've heard. And I heard there was like maybe a monkey crawling around on the roofs.
Monkey?
Some of the witness, somebody said that there was a monkey. Maybe.
Did you know any of the victims?
No, I didn't know any of them.
Not concerned he'll come after you? I mean, you're a good
I don't
dice
know.
player. How are you with the sword?
I don't have anything worth stealing.
Now you have a copper piece.
I have
Maybe
two now I have 2 copper pieces instead of 1.
there you go. Well, I thank you for playing the game.
Thank you. And then Kane, as you talked to the guards, they kind of were able. They also mentioned that it always happens at night. They're erratic. The item the thief steals varies widely in type and value, from coins to jewelry to like kitchen utensils. The victims that were killed, though, were robbed of everything of value.
Of everything, huh?
Yeah, pouches, pockets torn open, any values they had. Taken, and any other thing that was of any value just kind of scattered around the body. Looked like they'd been beaten or pummeled to death.
Not very nice.
No, not at all.
But they didn't take the clothing, right?
Didn't take it, but it was like torn open if there were any pockets or anything, like.
Or if they had like a
Like-
cloak or a
Nah,
helmet, anything like that, that was taken.
that wasn't taken unless it was the value, but no, as far as anybody knows, no clothes were taken.
What
Just,
about weapons?
No. Just other than those
they left
early
their
robberies
weapons?
being kind of weird, taking like kitchen utensils and wind chimes and odd things like that. These latest ones are clearly just looking for gold and jewelry and things like that.
But they didn't accidentally leave anything of quality on any of the bodies?
Nope.
Sounds like a bird or a rat to me. But
Let's see. The watch people say if you go talk to one of our captains, a watch captain, they might be able to give you a little more information about some of the details, and they direct you to where you can find somebody.
okay.
Okay.
will.
Tell them thank you and say, here you go. Why don't you keep the bottle?
Like I look around, like, okay, you get the sense these aren't the best guards. That's why they're guarding like the
That's why I was
Thieves
looking
Guild
for 'em.
houses. They're probably on the take, but
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what I figured. I didn't think I was dealing with the untouchables here.
Do we know what time it is?
It's probably kind of early afternoon right now.
Okay.
Somebody make up a name for me. What's a cool sounding name?
Of what?
Doug.
Doug
Doug?
But
or
D-U-G,
Ugg? Ugg. Doug.
D-U-G-H.
Doog. Okay. That sounds like a dwarf, so he's gonna be a dwarf. You go to the you guys, what do you do next?
Well, Gata
Um,
would probably circle back and meet up with everyone and say, it's been suggested to me that we look elsewhere for our information. Because I don't think anyone here has that much information. But I'd share what they said. It happens at night. There was a monkey on the roof, all that kind of stuff.
Is there a pattern in what areas in town? Did someone ask? Maybe the guard will know that better.
I think the head guard would probably know
Then
that.
we
These
have like
guys
a search area or area where we can wait.
I don't know, that guard out there is gonna be drunk and asleep here in about 20 minutes, so.
Okay.
I'll go in and tell them what I learned, and I assume I got the name of the captain to ask for.
Yeah, Doug.
Captain Doug?
Hmm.
Okay, I go in and I tell them, yeah, I got some information off of those two, wonderful guards out there. And I've got a line on going and talking to Captain Doug, if you guys want to do that before they change shift in the evening.
I'm okay.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
That's fine.
All right. So if you head to the watch, the watch station, ask to see the guards to speak to Doug. They bring you in, and he's sitting at a desk, and he's this stout dwarf with this big black beard. It's kind of braided and very meticulously styled. His hair is in braids, and he's got them all bunched back, and he looks like the last person you would want to try to arm wrestle. He's like, yes, citizens. What can I do for you?
I'll give him a deep bow and introduce myself to him.
I am no Emir. I am no Emir. No bows, no bows. Doug is just a humble watch captain.
Okay, I'll defer to you guys if you want to ask him for information.
Well, Gata will sit down and she'll be like, can I get information from you, or do I have to arm wrestle you for it?
He kind of looks at Lee. He's like, oh, you look, you're very, 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 very tall, strong woman. Yes.
I obviously would sit down.
No time for wrestling. What can I do for you?
Because yes, we're investigating
the first thing I said when Amy picked this character, I looked at because it's a pre-generated character, and I was like, you can see the icon up there on the screen. I'm like, wow, yeah, Gata doesn't skip leg day, does she?
No, she doesn't. Every day's a thigh day.
All right.
Well, my friends and I here investigating the pickpocket murderer that's been going around. And do you mind if we ask you some questions?
Yes, everybody you can pick whichever one is your better skill, either an insight or an investigation check.
That's 4 already.
While they're doing that, I'll let everybody know I am running this. This adventure is from the Tome of Beasts 2 Lairs, not the Tome of Beasts 2, but for the Book of Lairs that accompanies that from Kobold Press. If Wolfgang Bauer or anybody on the team is listening, we love your stuff.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. So I have 18 plus 4 for 22. And
yeah.
I saw the raccoon with a 20.
Did anybody get below a 12?
Oh, I did.
I got a 13.
I got an 8, but that gives me like a luck point.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, I'll keep track.
Yeah, remember when you fail a is it
I had a box of dice here, but now they're gone.
I think it's when you fail.
I think it's fail attack or a check.
Attack or a
save
skill.
Yep. I'm gonna double check just so I remember we're doing it right, but I think that's right. Playing the game. Actions in combat. Determining initiative. Damage. Got to get used to this new book. Remember what page it's on?
No.
Last time I thought it was if you failed,
Yeah, if you fail a roll.
then you got a
Yeah.
luck point, but you had to use a certain number of luck points to get something.
Yeah, so just to remind you, special resource called luck.
Hmm.
You can create you start with 0 luck once per turn. When you fail to hit with an attack roll, you gain 1 luck. The GM can award 1 luck for a clever idea. Okay. And you have a maximum of 5. So we were playing it with other checks, so we'll just keep it that way for now.
Oh, it's only attack rolls?
Yeah.
Oh,
When you
okay.
fail to hit with an attack roll or fail a saving throw.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
Not a skill check, but
that's fine.
okay. All right.
And maximum of
But how
5
did-
at one time.
But they have like a whole system for social encounters. It's interesting. Okay.
They do? Where's that at?
Like under encounters.
Oh, well, we'll look it up later. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go read that.
Basically, as he's describing, he doesn't give you any much more specifics on the crimes, but as he's talking about the people he interviewed and where he met them and where the victims were, a pattern emerges.
Okay.
And if you think about where they are, I mean, there's probably a map on the city if you want to go up and double check and look at kind of an outline. You can, there's kind of a rough circle about a half mile across, and there's a building right in the middle of it.
Okay.
And that's where these attacks are happening.
Well, when you look at where the attack's happening, they all happen within a
Like a block
about
or
a
so.
well, just the circles. It's within a quarter mile of this of that specific.
So he has like a murder board.
And what time?
Well,
is
he's
this
just
happening?
describing where they happen, and as you kind of look at the map, you're like, oh, there. Wait a minute, and you kind of see the pattern.
Do we know what time these were happening?
They always happen at night.
Like midnight, 10 o'clock?
That hasn't been as consistent. It's always, not
When it's
not
dark?
not too late because nobody's out, but late early enough in the evening that people are still out sometimes about their business.
Okay, so 8 or 9 p.m.
You can say that.
Okay.
It's good enough.
I'm gonna try and focus on any common traits of the people that were robbed or killed to try and think what needs to be done to make myself an interesting target for it.
So the ones that were actually killed were more obviously like a merchant or someone that you would assume probably has more than just a
Money or
few
something.
copper pieces on them.
Okay.
Okay.
And one last question.
And he says, it's always bad when someone loses their money, but the most heartbreaking one was they took that little girl's doll.
What did it all look like?
I don't. It was some. I mean, it wasn't a wealthy. It was just a little peasant girl. So it was just something that one of their parents tied together with some string, bits of cloth.
She wasn't accompanying the person that got robbed.
No, that just sort of disappeared off the like the stoop of their home.
Hmm. And if we capture this,
Yeah, it's almost like the first robberies were like things that were easy to take when no one was looking, and then these last few have turned into actual like muggings that ended in the person being beaten to death.
if we capture him, will you give us a reward for him?
Yes, 40 gold pieces.
Okay. Does he have to
Would
be
you-
alive?
Preferably, but you know, if he resists,
So
Would
40
you
So what were
gold.
the
have-
kind of, were the wounds all like bludgeoning, or were there stab wounds? Was it like tools used?
no stabs.
Just beaten to
It was
death?
almost like they was beaten repeatedly with a small a small object over and over again. I mean, there's some scratches where they tried to fight and get away, but no actual puncture wounds or stab wounds or slashing or anything like that.
No scraping from claws like a monkey.
No.
So if
Would
we
you
bring him
happen-
in dead, we get 40 gold, but if we bring him alive, we get 50.
40 gold either way.
All right. Then I have no incentive to keep him alive. I say him, it could be a her.
I think it's an animal of some sort.
I mean, alive, we can verify it. We can question and verify stories, but if you know,
Well, if they're dead, they can't dispute any story you come up with.
I'm sure there are some temples that can speak with someone who's been recently deceased.
so you are in the city of the Twin Temples.
Yeah.
Well, I thank you for your time.
I'd,
And
what-
and just so you know, the two there are temples everywhere, but the two great temples, there's one temple of Thoth and one
Mhm.
temple of for Isis. Those are the
Okay.
two big ones.
Just out of curiosity, are the victims both men and women or mostly men?
It's just no, there's no pattern there.
They stole a little girl's doll.
I'm just trying
That
to
was
find
one
out
of the first ones, yeah, early on.
if he's
So it's
gonna
like, it
attack
looks
a
like a
man or
pattern.
woman, Carl.
Would you say it's a pattern of escalation then?
That's definitely an escalation.
From
Have
stealing
the
little knickknacks to more,
Make an insight check.
yeah, that's my best. Well, my best attribute.
Net 20.
I got a 10.
You trained in that?
No, it's +1. It's intelligence. He's a charisma based. He should be
Everybody
in the-
can make
he
an
should be-
insight check if they want to.
No, I know, but he's only got a +1. No proficiency on it.
Insight. Insight's +2.
If you want me to lie or persuade someone, well, Kobold's the person who should be
Insight.
doing talking.
I have an 11.
Okay.
9.
I got a 5.
Yeah, that's about all you can figure.
All right, well,
It does look like a pattern of escalation. Yeah,
okay.
that's clear.
Is it just the things being taken that are like getting more and more each time, or like the people they're robbing richer and more wealthy as
Yeah.
well?
Yeah, the last few victims have clearly been more. There's more. They have more wealth to take from.
So it's either increasing numbers or
Yeah, and like I said, early on, it's more like somebody wasn't paying
A
attention.
toy.
They set something
Yeah.
down and it got snatched while they weren't looking.
right. And it was like
Now
a
it's-
toy and stuff. Now it's like
now it's-
money.
People are being actually accosted and attacked.
Would you happen to have an evidence locker or a lost and found that might have some finery that we could borrow?
I can check.
Well, I have a
Just
set
kind of
clothes.
explain to him we'd kind of like to make a tempting target to lure this whatever it is out.
I'm sure I can fashion you a necklace of silver pieces.
Would
or
that be pretty?
belt.
Is there a clothing store that
Or
could
actually, I
create
look
a
at
dress for me? Because I mean, I have common clothes, but I still want to wear my chainmail.
Yeah, you could talk to some go to the markets and see what's available.
Okay, I want to get a
You did.
dress that'll go over my chainmail that is quite, shall we say, expressively expensive looking, at least looking.
Yeah. Probably, specific types of clothing size to certain that's going to take a tailor a while to do. But as far as like just getting like robes or cloaks or things that are of fine quality. Those would be readily available.
Yeah, I just have a
Things
dark cloak, so a fancy cloak, a very fancy cloak, and maybe
Let
a
me-
nice dress to go
Mhm.
under it, but
Let me
over what I'm
get-
wearing.
Fancy clothes. I know those are in the book. See how much they cost.
something of a, they don't have to be really good. They just have to look really good. Something
Yeah.
like light color with a lot of sparkly stuff to reflect light on them.
Let's see. Clothing, common clothes, fine clothes. Fine clothes, a whole suit of fine clothes is 15 gold pieces. If you just want to pitch something just superficially that looks, that,
Yep.
I'd say that's probably more of a costume. So that'd be, 5 gold pieces.
I'll buy it.
Is everybody gonna dress fancy?
Yeah, sure.
I think I'll hang out in the shadows,
Okay.
back them up a bit.
All right.
So we're
Um,
gonna act like we're coming back from somewhere,
Yeah.
like a play or something like that,
So,
or what's the plan?
the other thing you notice is the kind of middle of that, what kind of in the middle of the kind of the pattern of where the things are, that is very close to the places you guys were last time. Which may also be the reason they suspected it was Madam or
Okay,
Thieves Guild did, because it's really close to where you guys encountered him.
okay. I mean, I'll definitely put on the nice clothes. She'll leave her hair down. She'll try to not look so buff. A little hard, but she'll try. I don't think I have a disguise.
I let's say I have the charlatan tools and deception. Could I
So
help make her up?
with charlatan's tools, yeah, you can. Let's see. You can get all kinds of. Yeah, you can definitely use those to help disguise.
Do all kinds of sneaky.
Just out of
Yeah.
Hide that
curiosity,
mustache.
I have my herbalism tools. Can I get some herbs and grind them up that I can hold, that perhaps if they do attack us, I can either
Grind up to what?
the herbalism tools, I can grind them up, and then if they're there, I can throw them in their face. Maybe
Mhm.
it'll slow them down or something like that. I just want to prepare for that.
Oh, like pepper or sneezing powder or something like that.
Something along that line.
Let's see.
An irritant for the eyes, something along that line, like caspasium, or because that's just basically hot peppers. So
Yeah, I mean you can find peppers at like the market.
okay, so I'll
Certainly.
do that, and I'll use my herbalism tools to create like a
Okay.
powder out of the seeds.
All right. So you'll want to make a wisdom check and add your proficiency bonus.
Wisdom. So that'll be, I have to do 16. So
We'll set this
2.
at let's see.
Ooh, 21.
All right, good. I was going to say 15, kind of default on that. And Kane, if you want to kind of help make the disguise look better, that would be a probably intelligence plus your proficiency,
Me?
or dexterity plus your proficiency, either one for Kane.
I'll take
See-
the dex.
For your charlatan's tools to kind of deftly craft, the costumes to look a little fancier.
Yep. So let me check on that.
Five,
Okay,
4. Oh, wait a minute.
With
Yeah,
my
add your dex
bonus
to
of
that.
5,
What is it altogether?
altogether it's a 5.
Plus your proficiency?
3.
Would that be
Or are you talking about for deception?
well, you're using your charlatan's tools, so you use your proficiency bonus um to add to that dex check.
Okay. Well, my proficiency bonus for dexterity is a 3.
And then for just your proficiency is +2, so it'd be 7 altogether.
Sure.
Okay. It doesn't really, you don't really destroy it in the process, but it, it doesn't do much, but it's still passable. Okay.
God,
I'm just not used to working with wax and not used to working with wax in this heat.
All right. Anything else you guys want to do to prepare, or anything else you want to go?
I'm just
I think
thinking I hit her small mole with a bigger mole.
Gata would see if there's in the marketplace like some nice jewelry or bangles that are fake but look real and don't
Yeah,
look
I
like
would.
she got them.
I would just roll that into the cost of a costume.
Oh, okay.
Costume jewelry, brightly colored garment.
Alrighty. I mean, I think she would have flowers or something to smell like perfume. She just wants to make
Yeah.
herself very attractive to be.
I think Launch has perfume. He made some perfume.
Oh yeah, I do.
His downtime. You can give her a little dab without using up the whole vial.
Oh,
Awesome.
thank you. Now I feel pretty. Do you want to borrow her black cloak so that you look very debonair?
Me?
Launch?
Yeah, sure.
There you go. She does have a black coat.
Yeah. All right.
I'm sure we could find you a bow tie.
So, all right. And I
Or-
did mention.
I
So
like-
I did mention the central hub of all this seems to be down close to where you guys were last time at the riverfront.
Yeah.
Okay.
The second time you mentioned it, I'm sure it's not any point that we need to take note of, though.
No, we're off down that way. Alrighty. So do we know how much time has passed?
I mean, probably as you do all that stuff, it's the sun is set.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna ask Launch, where do you want to start wandering around? Maybe over by the pub and walk out, or
Well, we know that he operates in a certain radius, so
Mm.
yeah, we could go to a place within that radius and then just act like we're just having fun, see if anybody shows up.
sounds good to me. Maybe I could pick up a bottle of something to drink on our way, or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll sneak around in the shadows and keep an eye on them.
All
Carl,
right.
are you doing the same thing?
Yeah, he's gonna try to get to a high position with the dragon
Okay.
and hide.
All right. So
Like as Overwatch, since he has like 150-foot sniper rifle from his
Okay.
finger.
So part of the area is in kind of a nice marketplace, kind of near the docks where there's a lot of commerce, and then part of the area is in that dilapidated, run down poor part that you guys were in last time.
Yeah.
And that's where some of the earlier ones took place, and then these later ones have taken place closer to where they're still it's still kind of a nice part of town because there's merchants and things going, commerce going on.
Okay. I'm assuming that's where Launch and I would be hanging out.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Where's the city? All right. So you're walking down the street, and you hear a scream.
The scream?
Yep.
Uh-oh.
I'm definitely gonna run towards the scream.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, pseudo dragon up in the air.
Okay.
I'm gonna hang back.
All right.
I'm
So
gonna keep them in sight, but not go rushing.
okay, so as you run down the street towards the scream, you can see there's a let's see. It's this kind of it's there's an unlit area because it's dark, so there's sort of a dark alley that the scream is coming from next to some sort of merchant's shop.
Can I grab one of my or both my axes as we're running so that they're in my hand?
Yeah, you can draw them out.
Where can it be?
I'm
in
ready.
this?
Yeah, I'll draw my rapier and shield.
Okay. And you got
I'll
the
just-
pseudo dragon flying overhead, Carl.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. And I think you can use you can concentrate and see through its
Yeah,
senses, right?
telepathically communicate and speak.
Okay. All
As
right.
long as we're on the same plane.
Okay, do you guys say anything as you're running
He's
up?
gonna
I
move.
wanna-
I'm gonna just move forward.
Okay.
I want
I
to get
kinda
close
look
enough to try.
I look at
Dark
the new
vision.
guy and why is he wandering, standing behind us? But I move with pace, not running up there, but with pace.
Okay.
So is his character really? Are you really hanging back? Is your character really hanging back?
I'm keeping everybody in sight, but I want to make sure that it wasn't a diversion to pull everybody forward and then come up from behind.
Oh, fair enough.
All right. So does anybody you guys try to come up quietly, or do you say anything as you're headed that way?
I think Gata would say, "Oh my, let me help," but she would be saying that as if she was a lady of, not ill repute, but of
Make a deception check.
high faction there. I'm not very good at deception, but we will give it a try. I have a big fat 0. Here we go. 18.
Oh,
Ooh,
She's
wow.
better than I
Yeah.
thought. That's with
Okay.
the +0.
You're all surprised that tiny voice came out of your friend. So yeah, so you round the corner and there's a do any of you have who has dark vision?
I do.
I think I do.
I think Jade is the only one that
Kobolds
doesn't.
do.
Okay. So yeah, the first of you that round the corner, and I think you would also have it looking through your pseudo dragon is it
Yeah, they have
flies
dark
over.
vision too. They're dragons. So.
Yeah. There's a halfling kind of sprawled out in the alley.
Uh-huh.
And you hear this sort of clanking sound, almost like try to think of what it'd sound like. It's a rattling, a metallic clinking, like metal items being dragged along or jostled off of the distance, and then it goes quiet.
Right. Does the dragon see anything from a higher position?
Can see like this sort of slippery slinking motion, as he gets close, but then it's gone. Like something
I'm gonna do a dash
slinked at
after
the
it.
end of the. Okay.
If they're running, then I'll run, but I'm going to stop to see if the one on the ground is alive or needs assistance. Not that my medicine is going to help much because I don't really think she has it. But she has a +2 in medicine.
Yeah, they're kind of battered, but they're still alive.
Okay.
But like some of the victims, like the pockets are torn.
I'm going to ask them quickly, do you recognize who attacked you?
It's like, no, I don't know what it was. It just it it just came from behind and something hard hit me in the back of the head. All I could see was stars, and it's like going through my pockets.
Hmm. All right. Did that feel like a baseball bat or like a wooden bat or metal or
Uh, it sounded like metal. I heard this like slinking, clanking.
and what was taken?
Uh, looks like my coin purse and had a ring on my finger.
Well, we will do our best to apprehend this horrible whatever it is. And do you guys know, did you notice anything climbing on a roof or maybe a monkey?
No, I haven't. I didn't notice anything like a monkey.
Okay.
Carl, you can tell it was the direction it was headed before you lost sight of it was sort of back in the central direction.
Okay. Yeah, so typically this halfling is useless, as most halflings are. Does anyone good at tracking?
I don't know. What would tracking be?
Survival?
I have survival. +4 in survival.
You might be our best bet.
Do you want me to try that?
I think she's asking you, Jim.
Because it'd be a
I would do more. I think this is more of an investigation.
more investigation. Okay,
Yeah.
investigation.
Okay.
There's no
I'll
physical
have a
thing to
+5
track.
in investigation.
You said there was like dragging, slinking.
Well, you could hear
coins.
you could hear the sound, but there you don't see any kind of tracks or
Oh, nat 20.
residue or anything to.
You're better
to,
at it. I only got a 14 on my investigation. Devonair launch over there got a nat 20.
Yeah. So
God is gonna pretend to faint.
yeah, you get the sense it's headed to the back to wherever its lair or nest or home base is.
Okay.
If it's dragging something, can we see a trail?
No,
Yeah, that's the weird thing. There's no trail of anything.
we just heard the clinking.
Yeah,
All right.
When you said it was
I
going
guess
off,
that you can see kind of a trail in the dirt of the alleyway. I guess if you look close enough, like something was being dragged or slid in the dirt in the dust. But
I'll definitely follow it as best as I can.
yeah,
Got all dressed up for nothing. But it'll be fun to take a bad guy down in this outfit.
Oh yeah.
yeah. All right. So as you follow the trail, you get to you actually pass by the warehouse where you met that kind of crazy. Was it Donner Alden that gave you the little idol and was going on about? Was it Chick Tick Tick or something? Yeah, the Lord of Rats. You pass by his place.
I'll stop and see if he's in there. If he is, I'll ask if he knows anything about somebody heading that way, if he heard anything.
He says, where are you headed?
Wherever the sound takes us.
He goes, no, I didn't hear anything.
Have you heard anything about people getting murdered and robbed?
It is a large city. It kind of happens all the time.
Well, thank you for your continued assistance. I bid you good day.
Go with the blessings of Chick Tick Tick.
Yes, I have my medallion still.
Hey, Kane, are you with her?
No, when you said that we saw it disappearing, I said I dashed after it.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, you're kind of running out ahead. You're heading the same direction they are, though. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I was trying to catch it before it disappeared.
Okay. How fast
When
did
you
it
leave, I'll
move?
run as fast as possible to catch back up with them.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. It. You tried to keep up with it, but you weren't able to.
Okay, but I couldn't see anything with the dark vision.
Let's see how fast. Yeah. It's like it just must have just vanished, or it's able to. I don't know. Yeah. It just seems just sort of either it's so fast or it moves. It's invisible. You can't tell, but it's just it. It doesn't leave a trail or much of a markage of its
Okay.
passing, and it seems to be either unseeable or much faster than you. One or the other.
I'm gonna run to right where it seemed to disappear and wait for them to catch up.
Okay. Well, what you eventually arrive at is what appears to be an old counting house.
Okay.
It looks like it was probably once a pretty fancy place, but of course it's you can tell it's there's been a fire here. If anybody wants to make a history check, maybe you can recall something about the place.
Give it a try.
I'll try. I have a 0 in that. Well,
Plus
no
one.
harm in trying. 18.
Oh wow, that's good.
15.
That's good too.
History of an area I've never been to before. That'll work out well.
Okay, little bits of local lore you might have overheard.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So this is I think you guys know this is, you can see the sign even though it's kind of been burned up. The Kolchak Counting House and Repository, once a venerable bank. As things have moved on from this part of town, of course business wasn't as good, but you Eddie, you do remember because you've spent a little bit of time down here, you know, that there was some sort of fire about 10 years ago that damaged the upper story. You can see that it damaged the upper story of the building.
Is there a back way in that maybe they wouldn't notice us coming?
Well, now we can actually switch to
The screen I was wandering all over.
map.
just now.
This might be a good place to take just maybe a short break if I need to stretch their legs, get something to drink, and then we can pick up here.
Sounds good.
You want to pause then?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
We're back.
Okay, minutes for us, seconds for people watching on YouTube.
Mhm.
All right.
All right, so you are on the footsteps of this abandoned Kolchak counting house and repository.
Yep. I'd like to send Sting up to here,
Okay.
perch on the corner.
So all the let me give you a general description. It's a two-story building of stone and timber, of staid and simple construction, two stone lions statuing the door, flanking the door, the front steps. The upper story has been damaged by fire, with portions of the roof showing signs of collapse. The front doors are chained shut. So, yeah, we need to. He shouldn't have been able to do that.
Mhm. To chain them shut.
He shouldn't have been able to go through the wall like that. He should have
Oh.
kept his vision from.
Well, if we walk around and we know that
Like
they're
he knows
all-
that the roof is. He knows that
Yeah.
the roof is. I put him there at the edge of the corner.
Yeah,
He knows
I
that the
mean,
roof is like caved in and there's a way. I mean, someone could climb up there or whatever. So through the holes in the roof, does he see anything?
It's is there's indentions and clasps, but there's nothing big enough to really,
Okay.
see in clearly at a straight angle.
Dada's gonna follow the dragon. If there's a way up, she'll climb up.
Okay. I mean the there's a lock that's chained shut, but there's a lock.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll cover you.
Okay.
Climbing?
Yeah. If there's a lock, I think I know what
Yeah.
I'm doing.
Yeah, so I'll look. See, it looks like it's a rectangular building.
Yeah, it's more or less a rectangular
Because
building. Yeah.
can everyone speak like Draconic by any chance?
Speak what?
What languages do people speak?
Um,
Common, Draconic, Elvish, Abyssal, Celestial, and Infernal.
I got infernal.
I don't
Oh,
even know where to
beautiful.
look.
Proficiencies, languages, and talents right under the skills.
Common and goblin.
I also speak Common and Goblin.
I speak common, goblin, and infernal.
You guys can speak behind my back.
All right. So Kane, you want to step up there and try to pick the lock?
I'll cover you.
Yep.
If anything happens, I'll blast.
All right.
Okay, so
Make
yeah,
a
and-
so
up
it's
there.
this is a dexterity check, but since you're proficient with thieves tools, you can add your proficiency bonus.
I
Dada's
guess
right
these-
behind you with her
These
axes
lions
out
are.
in case you need her.
Okay, so hold on just a second. I thought,
Yeah, those
okay, it
lions.
says a tool proficiency, double your proficiency bonus for any ability check. No, when you made this up, BJ, did you do 2 skill
Oh,
proficiencies?
I think it's because you got that's one of the ones you picked your we assigned to your expertise. So yeah, with your
Yeah.
thieves tools, you get double your proficiency bonus.
Nice.
Okay, so that'd be +3 dex, +2 doubled on proficiency,
Yeah, so +7
so
altogether.
+7.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see what we can do. 14.
That gets it.
Yay.
Lock snaps open, chains go slack, and you can just open the door. Let me open that door for you. So you have dark vision. Everybody but Gita has dark vision, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So she's gonna need a torch or something.
But so you said there's like holes in the roof.
But it's nighttime.
It's nighttime.
I have a torch and a tinderbox.
Right.
So I can light a torch.
Let's sneak up to the stairs here. I have the dragon like. I'm sure is the dragon like. Yeah, the dragon can like perch near one of the holes, I guess.
The windows are all boarded up.
No, I know, but like you said, the roof has collapsed and there's holes.
Yeah, but it's a 2-story building. So this is the
I was
first
like,
story.
Oh, okay.
You want me to put him on the second story so you can see what he sees?
Is there a second story to this thing?
Yeah.
Oh, geez. No, I'll probably keep him with me.
Okay.
Better. Okay.
Right. Okay, so you are, let's see, what are we looking at here? This appears to be the lobby. The floor is littered with fallen debris from the floor above. There are open holes in the ceiling that lead him up just the second floor. Hinge sections of the countertop. So you've got kind of over, let me get my laser pointer thing. So over here, you guys see that? Yeah. This is sort of a countertop with like bars and grates. But you can see there are like entry points here and here to get behind it.
Thank God I would head off that way. But
There's no apparent stairway going up.
Not in this room, no.
Okay.
You can see a door back here also. It's closed. But then there's also, the like in a store or a counter, you just lift part of the counter and walk back and lay it back down. That's kind of what you've got on either end of this.
Oh,
this thing here. But then there's an actual door right
There's a
back
door
here.
that way, then she'll head
Yeah.
that way.
I'll go with her.
What's everybody else doing? Okay. You can kind of when you get up here, it's still dark back there. So you can't see exactly what's under the counter, but I think you can probably see. Let me remove that barrier. Select. There we go.
All right.
You gotta see back in this clerk's area. Again, more debris. There is a portrait on the wall. Kind of back behind on the wall behind. I'll switch back to my laser pointer. Hanging back in here, there's a portrait of some old human.
I think Gata would just continue towards that door. I think she.
Okay.
Well, while she's doing that, I'm gonna come back here and investigate that portrait, see if there's something
30.
like a safe behind it.
What's your
She could be
your
over here.
passive perception?
Mine?
Uh-huh.
Passive perception is 12.
Okay. You see as you examine the portrait, there's a slip of paper tucked in kind of in the back of the frame.
Okay. I take it I'm able to take that out, and
Yeah,
the
you can slip
frame
it
is
out.
like attached to the wall.
Yeah, but you can slip the paper out really easily.
Okay.
It's a handwritten note that says tomorrow, midnight, the vault. It's not signed, but there are 3 drops of yellow wax and a triangular pattern on the paper. Make I don't think you're trained in religion, so just be an intelligence check.
Yeah. Okay. That's for me?
Yep.
Okay. So a 10.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense to you, but one of your friends might know what it is.
Okay.
All right. Git is at the door. Let me see. Is that door? I don't think that door is locked. Let me see. Short hallway, the western. Okay. What are Blanche and Zalbacar doing?
I'll probably try and investigate behind the counter.
Okay. You're gonna go ahead and move
See if there's
over there.
anything else back there. Yeah.
It's just torn paper. You can see where mice have sort of created and rats have torn up paper to make nests underneath the ceiling or underneath the counter, I mean.
Carl, what
All
are
right,
you
then.
doing?
Then what about Zelbacar? Oh, and you guys do notice when you get behind the counter, sorry, there is another door right here.
Okay.
So, but yeah, what is Albacar doing?
He's wanting to examine like these couches and sofa or whatever.
Okay.
Anything interesting?
They're just torn and there's like mouse and rat droppings everywhere.
Okay.
Um,
And then all this is like just debris.
Yep.
Okay, so he's gonna move to this door over to that bar door,
uh,
like along
move
the
to?
wall.
Yeah, so you can just slip over the counter there, and then directly, if you go all the way to the back of the room, there's a door right here.
All right, is this door open or is that?
Yeah, you can go through that one. That's just sort of where you can probably duck under it because you're short.
Oh, okay.
It's just like those where you can lift the counter
Oh,
on
right,
like
right. Oh,
a
gotcha.
and slip it and put it back down.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Gita was waiting at this door up here, so we'll see what happens.
She wants to first see if it's locked. If it's not
It
locked,
is not locked.
and she's definitely going in.
Huh. We can't see that because it's Carl's
So-
view and not yours.
All right.
But it's you see
Just
a
temporarily,
short
Carl,
hall.
in the room.
It's a short hall. There's another doorway. Wait a minute, don't do that. That door is supposed to be, I don't know why on the map it's depicted as open because it's actually closed.
Oh, okay.
A door to the air, it says bolted. Let's see. Gotta look back at the map. Sorry.
It's okay.
So the door directly across from you is appears to be locked. There's you don't see a lock. It's just you can't open it. It seems like something maybe on the other side is somehow barred from the other side. You could try to kick it open, make a strength check, but you also notice there's a small hole has been broken in the bottom of the door, large enough for like a tiny creature to pass through normally, like a or maybe even a small creature to squeeze through. So it might be possible for your kobold friend to actually squeeze through it, or you could just try to force the door open with a strength check.
Let's try the strength check, and if that doesn't work, I'll ask to borrow the dragon.
And I apologize, I misread the description of that room. That other door is actually open. It's depicted as being open, so you could look in there.
Okay, so I have +5 to strength.
Carl, can I borrow your
And I get a 7. I have a +5 to
Doesn't work.
strength, and I get a
You can
7.
borrow the pseudo dragon if you.
Yeah, I mean, let's put him up there and it'll
Yeah, please borrow the
clear
dragon.
clear the map
He's
for the
not there, though.
viewers. Yeah, he's with you. We'll remember that. Okay, so what you're looking in this other room though appears to be some kind of vault, like a bank vault.
Okay.
All right, but before we do that, back to you guys in the counting house area or the kind of clerk's area back here. What are you guys doing? Did you want to open this door?
I want to listen at the door.
Listen at the door.
Mhm.
Okay. Oh,
I take out my what did I take out?
you don't. You don't hear anything. On the other side.
Okay.
You know, open it.
Is it locked?
It is not locked.
All right.
So there's a staircase going up,
Stairs going up.
but there's also another door right here.
Jeez. Oops. What do you guys want to do? I say stairs and another door, and I look around and I don't see Gata, so I'll wait. We shouldn't stray too far away from each other.
Yeah, I'll like yell out, ask where Gata is, see if she responds back.
She definitely would. She's like, I think I found a bank vault, but I can't get the door open.
All right, and then once I hear that, I'll go in with her.
Yeah, let's go. We can go
Uh,
go back to here, then move across.
Yeah.
When I hear her say something about a vault, I try and tell everybody, try and get their attention.
Okay.
Okay.
Kind of like, come here, come here.
Mm.
And I show them the note that I have.
Okay, both of you make a religion check, or if you're not trained in religion, it's just intelligence.
I have a +3 on religion.
God, that's not very
16 plus 3, 19.
So
Ooh,
the 3 drops of wax, the 3 gold, or remnant of the 3 gold coin symbol of Mammon, the
man.
devil prince known as the Lord of Greed.
And the bank say it ain't so. But I'm going to show them that, and I'm going to run in here in
Okay.
case something happens because of the vault.
Okay. So, there are rusty spatter on the floor. Actually, rusty stains spattered to the floor and a trail leading to the back wall.
To the back wall,
Mm-hmm. They appear to be dried blood.
like this back wall back here, in the room I'm in.
No, deeper into the vault.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna explain that I tried to open it. It's kind of heavy, but then again, I'm holding this torch, so that's probably what's messing me up here. Can I borrow a short person or a dragon to go under the door and see if there's something we need to be concerned about?
Oh yeah, that dragon could crawl right through there. So,
Or if he even knows how to open the door from the inside?
What's our thief friend's name?
Kane.
Kane. Kane, maybe you could check to see if there's no remnants of
Yep.
previous security left behind.
Yeah,
Thanks for trying
I'll
to
be
get
glad
my
to check the
dragon
door.
killed.
Not trying to get your dragon killed.
Can't you just call another one?
Doesn't work that way.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be glad to check it.
I mean, I'd send my pet, but he's at home with a pet sitter.
And
I mean, I
in
could
the
always
vault, there are lines of shelves with like strong boxes where they would have kept valuables, money and people's deposits.
Does it appear to be empty?
No,
Oh,
there's
he's
still
opens it?
boxes. There's
Oh,
still
well-
boxes.
I can't. Did you say he opened it, or I thought it was locked? But
This one isn't locked. It's barred. It seems to be barred or stuck
oh,
from the other
gotcha,
side.
gotcha.
But there's a hole in the bottom that a small creature, you could probably crawl through there if you wanted to. If you wanted to squeeze, you're small enough. Either you or Launch, or your familiar could just crawl right through it.
Well, I wanted Kane to check the door for traps and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, make a perception for searching it.
Perception check?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look for any signs of traps.
Okay, it's a +2.
Yeah, there's not any
18.
traps. It's just must be barred, or there must be some mechanism on the other side.
And gotta try
I tell
pushing
him-
it again.
Okay. Well, the dragon's
I
gonna.
tell him, I don't think there's any traps.
I wonder if I can go.
But what you see in the vault though is this trails of blood go kind of all the way back to the back wall.
Right. So, like, I'm not on the door, but then, something comes out and smashes. What about on the sides here? can
There's
see 'em.
just lines of shelves with where they would have had like strong boxes. There's still a few boxes there.
Yes, and you said there's bars.
No, this door that you can't open, it's just probably barred from the other side.
Oh, barred from the other
The-
side.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the pseudo dragon can like fly.
But the door that's barred, there's like a hole in the bottom of it that your pseudo dragon could probably just, crawl through and look around, see what's on the other side.
Crawl through and stay in the air, but yeah.
Now you could crawl through and then fly back up. Yeah.
Yep. You do that.
Everybody make an investigation check. Or at least Kane and Gita, since you're in this room.
Okay.
Yep.
19.
A 7.
I rolled a nat
So-
20, but I have a -1, so 19.
So despite that, Gita, you notice that the blood that kind of goes into the vault, it kind of stops. There's just something odd about where it ends, like it just abruptly stops. The line of where it ends is just too straight,
Look
too
on the ceiling.
Cool.
Nothing on the ceiling.
So like
Okay, well,
like a magical mirror back there or something reflecting these boxes, or
Move your familiar, Carl, so we can move to that in a second. You may have to close the dice tray to show the full image, though.
Oh, okay. I lost it. There it is. How do you close the dice tray? Oh,
It's
hit
the
the
little,
dice.
yeah,
Yep,
that one.
there
Yeah.
you go.
Okay.
Oh, that one. Oh, I thought we were looking at.
Well, that's where your familiar is, but
I
there.
thought we were looking at this. But
Whoops, my computer happened. There we go. A little glitch on my end.
oh, I don't even know what's in there.
Yeah, I mean, you were. Let me show you. They're looking into this room here.
Okay.
This vault. Like I said, the blood trails kind of go, and they're just kind of, and then they just sort of stop right here.
Okay. So that it's like barred from the inside.
That the other one that he was just in to the
Oh, okay. So this
This
door
room
is
is-
this door locked? This is not locked then?
no, it's not locked. It's open.
Okay. Well, he flies and kind of camps on the shelf, I guess.
Okay.
Doesn't see anything, just describes, and I describe what he sees.
Yeah. So there's the blood trail, and then it. Are you looking through his eyes, or are you just letting him?
Yeah, I'll just concentrate and
Okay. Make a perception check.
think it's. Well, okay. Nope, see nothing. I mean, the dragon can see too, but
I mean,
You know.
Gita can tell there's something odd over here, but you'd have to go up closer to look and try to figure out why, what's going on.
okay. There's something odd in there.
well, building seems odd.
I mean,
Did you see if it's
it would
barred
be
from
if
the
I'm using the
inside?
dragon's perception, it's a total of 10. So
Yeah.
Can the dragon see if it's locked or if there's a bar against it?
no, the door is unlocked. Just right. I thought that's what you said.
The vault is unlocked now? I don't think so.
Yeah, the vault is unlocked. You're looking into it right now.
Okay. So we can go in?
Yeah.
But
Okay.
just don't go past that where the line ends.
So
I'd like to throw something past that line
okay,
and see what happens.
what do you throw?
I've got some ball bearings. I'll just throw a couple of those.
It just kind of rolls, and it kind of rolls right past it onto the back shelf of the vault.
Okay.
You got
Get
a
it. Make a perception check with advantage.
perception?
We can get one of those like boards outside on the floor and slide it across.
Yeah.
I have a +4, so if I'm doing it with advantage, what do I
Just
roll?
roll twice and take the best result.
Okay. One's a 17 and one's a 14, so
Okay. So now
23.
that you've been staring at it, watch the ball bearing roll past it, and you're looking at it, you can tell there's a trap door, and that's why the blood trail ends abruptly. It looks like that whoever was bleeding went under, went through a trap door in the floor.
Can I see a handle or anything?
No,
Can I use my axe to try and pry it open?
it's like perfectly like if you weren't really looking, it would look just like a tile in the floor. So
Okay.
there's not really
How-
much room to slip anything in there. It's really
Maybe there's a mechanism around.
How heavy are the strong boxes?
I mean, they're not heavy at all. You can
If we move
Pick 'em
them,
up.
does the trap door open?
nope. But if you move them around, you can tell one of them still has something in it.
Can I open the one with something in it?
It's locked, so you either have to smash it open or pick the lock.
I'll pick the lock.
I was gonna say I don't have lockpick, but
Okay. 5 and 7 is 12.
Yeah, that's close enough. It's not a complicated lock.
Okay.
There are 3 bars of silver
That's cool.
that'll be worth about 25 gold pieces each, and a golden ring with a cat's eye gem.
Huh.
Probably also going to be worth about 25 pieces.
That's cool. And there's a trap door, I guess, here.
Mhm.
Or maybe
But
the
there's no apparent way to open it or pry it up.
what happens
Okay.
if I put that ring on?
It looks very lovely on your finger.
Okay. I'll leave it there for a minute then.
I've got a rope, so I'll tie it
Hey,
around my
Gita,
waist really
what-
quickly.
Real quickly, what did Gita do with that little carved thing that the guy gave her last time?
Oh, it's just in her pocket or pouch or whatever.
Okay.
I'm gonna tie the rope around my waist
Hmm.
and throw the other end to Gita.
Oh, thank you.
Yep, hold on to it, and then I'm gonna run to where the trapdoor is.
You're gonna run and like land on it or stomp on it?
Yep. Yep.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Well, that's anticlimactic.
Yeah, we were all
I
set
mean,
and
you
ready.
could kind of hear the hollow sound underneath it. Like now you know it's not. There's something. There's something down there.
yeah,
like
I
an
mean, it's
open
probably
space,
like a
but-
mechanism to open it.
Can I investigate on the walls to see if I see a button or anything?
Yeah, there's nothing.
Hmm.
You kind of
I'll stand on it while they're doing that.
Oh, maybe in that other room. You said we saw bars in
no. The door is barred.
this one here.
Yes, from the other side. You assume because it won't open, but it's not locked. It's just stuck.
Oh, okay.
It feels like it's barred from the other side. And then again, there's a little kind of gap at the bottom that your pseudo dragon can crawl under.
Oh, okay. That's the room that was like that. That's what I was
Yeah.
more.
Here, I'll move him over there
Close.
so you
Yeah.
can see.
Close the vault door while I'm standing on it.
You guys can push the vault door closed. Nothing happens.
Okay, well, I thought that was worth a try.
I bet
Everything's worth a
it's
try.
probably in that other room.
Yeah.
All right,
I-
Carl.
Is the bar
what-
is the bar locked? Or is it?
It's just a bar. Like your pseudo dragon's probably not strong enough to lift it, but like
I think it's stronger
if you
than
were
me.
you were one of you little guys, either you or Launch could squeeze
Why not?
under there.
I'm
under
only slightly stronger than my pseudo dragon, so it's probably
Yeah.
Launch. You
Yep.
wanted to crawl under there. I mean, I'm not very strong.
Yeah, sure. I'll crawl under there.
Yeah, it just takes you a minute to squeeze, and you can get over there and pop the bar off, and open the door for everybody.
Cool.
So let me just open the door. All right, there we are. This room again is in disarray.
Mhm.
You can tell, furniture's been turned over.
Yeah.
There's a fire. You see a fireplace over there.
Hmm. I guess that's
The room is once luxurious. Thick tasseled rug covers the floor,
that
now
where that
moth-eaten
goes.
and stained. There's a large hearth against the north wall that's choked with ashes. To the east is a dead fern, sits in a glazed pot next to a large wooden desk. Padded leather chair is torn with lifts of stuffing spilling out from the holes where rats have dug through it. Edie, your pocket is warm.
Just gonna take that little statue out then.
Yeah, it's not like it's just there's something that's just slightly warm.
Huh.
We
What happened?
didn't learn what that was.
Didn't know what was.
That thing that you took out of your pocket.
Remember?
It's her little carving of Chikatitikar, or whatever his name is, the rat, the Lord of Rats.
Yeah.
Oh, so there was rats nearby.
Well, there's something going on.
Make a insight check.
Insight.
There's always rats nearby.
I mean, but they're going to attack us.
Oh, okay.
22.
Hey, you're rolling
Oh,
well.
sweet.
So you get the
Sweet.
sense, you get the feeling that it's not just that there are rats nearby. It's almost like you almost get the sense that it's happy on some weird level, and kind of if are you showing it to everybody?
If they want to see it, yeah.
You get the sense that it's just sort of pleased with the situation.
Okay.
Kane, this thing looks familiar to you, and you probably don't like it.
Really?
She got a little idol that just brings up bad memories from your childhood.
Okay.
Anything interesting on the desk, like buttons or anything?
No, you guys can, if you guys want to search the room thoroughly.
Yeah, search the room. Look for
What's
levers,
everybody's
buttons.
what's everybody's passive investigation? It might just
10.
9.
Passive
13.
investigation 11. Yay.
okay. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Do you want to check?
Is there anything under the rug? Like if I pick it up?
Okay, Fern open.
I have a passive investigation of 15.
Okay, so that you would kind of notice on your own that there's another trap door in the floor near the desk.
Can I open it?
It's like the other one. It's kind of hard to find the any edges or any obvious way on the trap door itself to open it.
Is there anything in the desk?
Could I try and stick my dagger in between it to prop it open?
You can kind of get the tip just kind of barely in there, but not enough to get it down in there to get any leverage.
All right. Can I try stabbing the top of it to see if my
Wait a minute. Who was searching the desk?
I was
Did I?
initially, but Gata pushed me aside and
No, you can look.
Make a perception check and go ahead and take advantage because you're looking for something.
Go ahead, Carl.
no, go ahead.
Perception +4, so 2, and then add
All right, mine's pretty bad anyway. It's like a 0.
So it'd be
So under the lip of the
21.
I think under the lip of the desk there's a little switch, a little button.
Okay, can I press it?
Yep.
Might want to step aside, launch. Just in case.
Yeah.
But
Okay. And you hear kind of a click and the trap door pops open.
okay. Does anyone want to check to see if when I switch that button, if the other trap door opened also?
Yeah, I'll go.
It is not open, but
Okay.
there's one just right in the corner right here.
That's where the trap door is.
Hmm.
Alrighty, I'll go in it.
Okay. Anybody else gonna follow her?
Well, I'm tied to.
Yeah, I'll go down.
You're tied to
tied
Kate. That's
him,
right.
so it's going down.
Yeah, we'll take both ends of the rope down there.
Okay. Let me.
Do you want to go down or do you want to stay up? Because if you want to go down, I'll stay up.
11.
Doesn't matter to me.
Yeah. Tell you what, I've got.
Carl, do you want to go down? Carl?
We still haven't finished clearing this level, in my opinion. I'd like to know. So you said that like there's a trapdoor that Launch was standing on, and then another one opened here in the corner.
No, he wasn't standing on one. He just kind of he noticed it once he kind of looked around the room.
Oh, so, okay. So all right. So there's one here, and then the one back here didn't open.
Yeah, nothing happened to the one in the vault, just the one in the
Oh, I
corner of the
guess-
room here.
Yeah, I wonder if it might be like under the stairs or something weird like that. But or along this wall. Anything inside the
then-
desk or
No, nothing else in there.
Gonna
There is
do
a
this.
there's a door down here.
Do you want to investigate the door or you want to go down into the trap door?
I'm fine with either way.
oh this door down here, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that there's a set of stairs up there. Probably leads
Yeah,
back, right?
that you can tell that it's going to go back to the staircase
Yeah, there's a staircase that goes up.
that goes up.
Yeah. I say we go down.
Okay, who's going first?
We cleared everything. The only thing we didn't find was a vault trapdoor thing.
Yeah.
So you don't want to look look around the fireplace or look along the wall
I
first.
was gonna say check the ashes real
Okay.
quick.
Yeah, sift through the ashes with the
Yeah,
staff.
there's nothing in there. It's just ashes.
Okay, and then along this
And-
wall here.
Yeah, there's nothing else really to.
Okay.
Just because Link taught me, I'm gonna break the pot that the plant's in.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Do I see a little heart pop up?
No,
What's this thing here?
I was standing. Hey, I was standing. Where was I the other day? I was standing in line, and I was getting text messages kept going off, and his text alert was the sound that from the original Legend of Zelda. Whenever Link finds a hidden door or passageway. Okay. There's just a ladder going down.
Oh, on the trapdoor?
Yep.
Okay. How far down is it?
You just go 10 feet.
I'll just drop down.
Yeah.
I'm
if
still
you
holding
just-
you by the rope, so you're good.
Okay, let me
Yep.
move you to here.
I know you got me.
I might not be able to see you, but
Okay,
I might not be able to see me.
Did you see? Yeah, you're in a different room now. I'm gonna borrow your familiar again, Carl.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything.
You're gonna have to scroll down.
Oh, okay.
On the map.
Oh, there I am.
Yep.
Hello. Okay.
I'll change his perspective a little bit.
I
I was
think
gonna
I
have
probably
I was gonna have the
yeah.
familiar top on your shoulder anyway, but
I think what I'll do for future Carls, we'll create a little dummy token that's just a light
Yeah.
source.
I was gonna have
and give it to whoever's sharing their screen. Just show it.
That'd be
Yeah.
that'd be
People
good.
watching the video can see what everybody can see.
Cool. I was gonna
That's easy
have
enough to do.
never mind.
So yeah, so you are the floor of this room is flooded with a few inches of cold, scummy water. Rusty iron ladder descends from up above, while a stone ramp rises in the ceiling near the center.
Oh, that goes to the
Okay.
Um,
Oh, that goes
a-
to the ceiling?
a golden idol of a horned fiend holding a scepter sits in the corner.
Do I see anything
Possibility
moving?
squats on cloven hooves, leering down at a polished stone altar that sits before it between a pair of rusty iron braziers. The thick iron door to another vault stands open in the southeast corner.
well, I guess we go
Okay.
down then.
So who's coming down next?
I'm gonna move and I'm gonna tell them, come
Okay.
on down and I'll guard you.
I'll go down with you.
Well, you stay up because you have the rope just in case. You can pull
Okay.
at least him back.
Okay.
I'll go down.
We okay, might as well come down now.
Me?
Tie the rope to something and then come down,
Okay. Not the potted
just in
plant.
case the trap door shuts.
Yeah, I did not tie it to the
Oh, we
potted.
can spike the trapdoor. So it doesn't
Okay.
shut.
Okay.
No, well, AD
Okay.
and D the
So
situation.
as you see over on the altar, some movement.
Is this the altar?
Oh, goody.
No, it's in the corner, the golden idol.
That's the
So,
altar?
yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna run over there.
So, no, I'm just trying to figure out what I was looking at. So is the little
I thought you were
the
rushing up to it.
little thing in my pocket still warm?
Yep.
Okay, so
Let me see. Wait, don't move yet.
I'm trying to count here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Screens,
If I
maps,
run, I
props.
can get over there.
Okay, there we go. That's what I need. I need my, where is that thing? Here it is, right there.
Because I'm thinking I'm gonna put my little idol over there and see what happens.
Okay, what you see, whoops. If I can share my screen just for a second. Yeah, Carl, can you let me share my screen real quick?
You
I have a feeling this isn't gonna be good.
multiple people can share, so you should be able to share.
Okay.
What you mean stop? Does it? I need to
That's
stop.
what you did. That's what you see. Did that pop up?
No. Let me
Mm-mm.
stop
Yeah.
share and then you can share now. There it
Oh
is.
well, it popped up for
Now I
me.
see it. Now I
So
see it.
that's what you see is this thing here. It's just like a
Some sort of
looks
weird
sort
monkey
of
thing.
like a monkey, but it's got all these sort of green furry tendrils all around its body.
Lovely.
And it's on the altar?
Yes.
Okay.
And let's see now, how do I stop sharing? How do I stop sharing? Oh, there we go.
It's not
Stop
sharing
share.
anymore.
Okay. Okay.
I
You can
put
go
I
back to the
put
map.
mine in front. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I still see the monster.
I don't. I see the room.
I see the monster.
There.
There we go.
Hmm.
All right, now I see the room. Well, I mean, Gada's gonna have her axes out, but she'll have one axe out and then the idol in the other hand, and she wants to run to the altar.
Lord Mammon, we are here, your supplicants.
Whatever.
Can we see it on the other side of that stone ramp?
Well, you kind of see it. Yeah, I'm gonna say you can see it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she can normally go 30, so if she runs, she should be able to get to the altar, right? She just can't attack. 5,
Yeah.
15, 20, 25, 30.
I think we got to roll initiative though or something.
I gotta find this thing's
35, 40,
stats real quick.
50, 60. Yeah, she just barely can get there.
Okay. Let me find its stats real quick.
She would tell you what she's gonna do. And she'd let you touch her little idol because it's warm. And she thinks that's a little on the creepy side.
Stupid Adobe Acrobat is walking up on me.
And if she can, she'll pet your little dragon on the head because he's doing a good job. Did you name your little dragon?
Yes, but that's between me and the dragon. Hole 7, I'm going probably last.
Okay. All right, here we go. All right, got it.
How do we do
So-
initiative last time?
Well, what we're gonna do is thing turns around. It's got a few coins. It's kind of looking at it, and it turns around and sees you, and it screeches really loud, and then you hear this familiar metallic rumbling and chinking, clanking sound from inside that door to the right there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see that screen. Where'd it go? Right there.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And bursting from the door. Oh, come on.
I was gonna go slam the door, dude.
You see that. You see that?
Oh, no,
Carl,
he's sharing the
go-
screen again.
Yeah, let me share my screen again, or stop sharing, Carl. First, this is almost like this this wave of just this cloud of coins and metallic objects. You see that?
Yep.
Okay, and
Hmm.
we will stop there.
Mhm.
Oh,
Oh, come on.
So
well, I can get into the combat.
yeah, we'll do the combat next time
Okay.
because I'm out of time. So
Okay, does that mean we level up tonight?
we'll
Come on, I can
immediately
roll,
after
dude.
this fight next time. So have your second level characters ready to go, assuming
Oh,
you
yeah.
survive.
First of all, let me say before we go to the next session that I untie the rope from around
Yeah.
before I say I charge and BJ says no, the rope yanks you back.
I'm keeping the cat's eye ring on because it's pretty and it
Yeah.
matches my
Yeah.
current outfit. Because
All right.
Oh, yeah, I forgot we're still like fancy and dapper.
we're all fancy
Yeah.
still.
Okay.
All
Cool.
right. So that's a good place to start. We will pick up with the fighting with whatever the heck these things are
Yeah.
next time. And that should
couple
be
In a couple weeks. Well,
and then we'll go ahead and yeah, do that in a couple weeks, and then we can get into the next one as well.
okay.
Next
I mean, it looks like
adventure.
weird versions of a mimic and a displacer beast.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I was thinking.
One of the things I like
Well,
about
one's
the
like a
Tome of
monkey
Beast.
creature, right?
Yeah, the Tome of Beast has all these things that fit well in D&D, but that you've never seen before.
Yep.
All right. Well, thank you guys for playing. That was
Yeah,
fun.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Cool.
thank you
Um,
for running.
Thank you guys for having me in here.
Yeah, great.
So
That's fun to have you.
we hope everybody will be back next time. We play in a couple
I
weeks.
plan on it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
until
be sure
then,
and be sure and listen to the Arcane Alienist,
Mhm.
and the GMologist presents.
and this will
Yep.
be on our YouTube channel. The Geomologist Presents also. It's a YouTube channel
All right.
name. So thank you
So-
everyone so much. What's your tagline, BJ?
Take care of yourself. Make somebody happy today.
Oh, I was gonna ask
Yeah.
Kane. Kane, do you have anything that you want to promote?
Oh, boy, got put on the spot. How about next time?
Brendan. Yeah, Brendan.
Stay in school, I guess.
Okay,
Oh,
Yes,
there you
for
go.
sure. All right. Well,
Knowing
well,
is
thank-
half the battle.
there you go. Thank you so. Oh, we gotta get some Transformers and GHO at the table one of these days.
We
All right,
do.
thank you so
do,
much for
yeah.
playing, and good night and good rolling.
Thank you much. Have a good one.
Yep. Oh, big Texas Comic-Con. When is it,
That's
Amy?
right.
Second weekend in October, the 11th through the 13th. Come see us on the second floor.
If you would like to play Tales of the Valiant, I will be running a couple of sessions of Tales of the Valiant.
Cool.
So
All right. Now we say good night and good rolling.
Good
All right.
night.
And good rolling.